Alright, so as you can see, hashtag, all of my mining cards have two 8-pins. Here's an 8-pin, here's an 8-pin. One 8-pin's plugged in, the other one not plugged in. All the way across all 20 cards on my mining rig. Okay? And I don't cheap out on fucking power supplies. The top miner has an 850 watt, another 850 watt for 10 cards. The bottom one, the same thing. Okay? And I buy EVGA. Good power supplies. Here's another one of my miners. Okay? Now, what I showed you on this card here, if you pay attention, in science class, as you like to say, one 6-pin, one 8-pin. Take your cable, like so, plug in your 6-pin, like so, and then take your other 8-pin. See, mine, I can do 8 or 6 on my power supplies because they're good power supplies. So take your other 8-pin or your other 6-pin like I just did, plug it into the far left side of the card. It plugs right in all the way. You can see I've got the other 2 pins are empty. So what your adapter is going to do is it's going to take and draw power from these 2 wires that are already supplying power to this connector. So there's power already being supplied to these cards. These are all 12 volt lines right here. So what your adapter is going to do is it's going to steal power from this side to put more power into these extra 2 pins, thus overloading these 2 wires because they're not meant to handle that kind of amperage. And especially on your power supply is not a single amp rail, meaning that it could be either 50, 60, 80 amps on a single rail. So you can load that friggin' thing up with any kind of devices on all these cables and it doesn't give a shit because it's a single amp rail. Your power supply is broken down into 4 rails, supplying anywhere from 10 to 15 amps on each rail. So you're going to overload whatever rail these wires are running on. You're going to overload that rail. These wires are going to get hot. They're going to burn, and you're going to start a fire. You know, worst case scenario, best case scenario, you just fry your video card, and yeah. So